Hello everyone, welcome to our tutorial videos on FreshBooks Cloud Accounting. Today's video I'm going to go over the different option settings within your FreshBooks Cloud Accounting software. Firstly, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the settings tab up at the top. Once I click on that tab, you'll notice that we get a couple of different sub-tabs, and we're currently sitting on the company tab. I'm just going to scroll down to go over the company profile page. So my company name when I registered with FreshBooks is your software advisor. My company type, I selected corporation because I'm incorporated. I'll just click on the down triangle and you can see the different options. Under industry, I'd like to go ahead and change that to business training. And I'm going to click once again on the down triangle, and from the list I'm going to go ahead and select business training. Under business currency, I'm selected with Canadian dollar. However, I'd like to let you know that FreshBooks allows you to invoice in many currencies. So if I just click down on the triangle, you'll get to see a list of different currencies available. I'm going to scroll down and come down to address. Make sure you fill out all these address fields. And then I'm going to come straight down to the required field of email. And this is the reply address for emails sent by FreshBooks to your customers. Scrolling down, make sure you fill out your business phone number, mobile and fax numbers. And lastly, on this page we have the account URL. And this is the URL that you have registered for your FreshBooks account. And yes, you can change the URL up to 3 times by clicking the blue change button. I'm just going to go ahead now and click on the save button. And you'll notice now that we get a nice message saying your company profile has been updated, and my industry now says business training. Next, you need to actually set up a payment gateway, and to do this you want to click on the tab that says accept credit cards. You'll notice that they have 2 recommended for you right away, PayPal and Stripe. And if we want to, we can go ahead and activate either PayPal or Stripe. You need to make sure that you have an account set up first. I already have an account with PayPal, so I'm going to click on activate PayPal. If you currently do not have an account set up and you want to use PayPal, then from this screen you can just go ahead and click on create account. So I'm just going to go ahead and select PayPal standard. And now it's going to ask me for the email address associated with my PayPal account. And I'm just going to type this in. And once that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and click on save. And notice now we get a message that says PayPal has been enabled. What I want to do now is I just want to show you what this would look like on Invoices. So I'm just going to scroll up and click on the Invoice tab at the top. And click on the Invoice section. And then on the far right hand side at the bottom, I will have something now that says online payment. And I have PayPal with a check mark, means that PayPal has been selected and it's activated. And we're just going to go once again back to our settings. And we're just going to go straight back to the credit card tab. On the bottom right now, you'll notice now that I accept Visa and MasterCard. If you'd like to see a list of all the other credit cards, just click on the blue edit button. And I'm just going to click on save. And we get another message that says accepted credit cards have been updated. Let's take a look at our taxes tab. So FreshBooks already has the 5% GST rate and the 13% HST rate created for you. But if down the road you need to go in and you have to create another rate, for example 8%, just go back to your settings tab and then come back to your sub tab of taxes. Let's take a look now at colors and logos. So what I want to do now is I actually want to upload my company logo. Before I do that, I just want to mention that you can also just click on upload your logo from this area. I'm just going to scroll back down and I'm going to go ahead and click on browse. My logo is already waiting. I'm going to select it and click on open. And then now it says logo for email. And I'm just going to click on save. And then FreshBooks uploads my logo. And now we have my lovely logo. Now that will be on all my invoices and estimates. And you'll notice now my menu color is blue. And that's because FreshBooks brands the pages with your company color. And most of the color within my logo is blue. If you'd like to change the color, just click on the little down triangle to the right and scroll up and down to make any changes to your color. I just want to show you how easy it is to work within FreshBooks. If I decide now that I want to restore my default logos, with a click of a button I click on restore, and I'll get a message asking me if I'm sure if I want to restore the default logos, and I click on OK. And then right away I'm back to my default logo. And because that's so easy, I'm just going to put my logo back. So once again, company logo, and I'm going to click back on browse, and I'm just going to select my logo, click on open, save, and there we go, as easy as that. Let's take a look now at our template tab. And this is where you can change the appearance of your invoices and estimates. So I'm just going to scroll down now, and you'll notice that we have a classic and a clean. So let's go in and preview classic. And let's just scroll up. So with the classic, you'll get a watermark at the top, and it will either say invoice or estimate. And then you'll also have a business phone number under your company address. And let's go now and preview clean. You'll notice right away that there's no watermark and no business telephone number under your address. However, if I scroll down, we have a payment stub, and if you do have clients that prefer to pay you by check, they can just attach this payment stub with their check payment. Now scrolling down, there's an area that says choose your template. I just want to show you that if I click on the down triangle and I select classic, FreshBooks does not give me the option of making any changes to this template at all. However, if I go in and select clean template, you'll notice now that it says that I can actually make changes to the title for invoice, estimate, or credit. And once again, I'm just going to go ahead and click on save. And we get the message that your invoice template preferences have been saved. Let's go ahead now and take a look at our permissions tab. And this is where you can control what your employees and clients have access to. So I'm going to come straight down to the staff tab. And I decide now that I want to give my staff access to the reports. And all I've got to do now is I've just got to click to activate, and now they have access to the reports. Scrolling down, you'll notice that we have 4 different areas already activated, and my recommendation is to leave all these areas activated. The first one is project access, and staff are permitted to create and manage projects as well as view all project reports. Next one will be send invoices, estimates, and credits. And then we have client management, and this is the area where newly created clients are visible to all staff, and newly created staff can view all the clients. And then we have the ticket administration, where staff can view and update all support tickets for clients they are assigned to, regardless of the department they are assigned to. And finally, we're going to take a look at our client tab. So we have the invoices, estimate, and project selected. And then we have a little area down below that says dispute invoices. And this is where clients are allowed to dispute invoices, and you'll notice that it's activated. And actually this is a really nice feature because it will provide a record between you, the business owner, and the customer. And this feature also works nicely for estimates where a user can request changes. And then we also have document administration selected, and this is where clients are permitted to create new folders. And once again, we're just going to go ahead and click on save. Let's take a look at emails. If you want to customize your emails, this is a section that you would come to, and you'll notice to the right of every single email we have a blue edit button. I just want to quickly click on the one that says late payment reminders. I'm just going to click on the blue edit button. I just want to let you know that FreshBooks allows you to send out 3 different reminders. We have reminder 1, 2, and 3. And all you need to do is just click on the enable box, make sure to change the number of days, and then you have your email body. And I'm just going to click to deselect and click on cancel. So go ahead, take a look at all these different emails, and if you'd like to make any changes, as I said, just click on the blue edit button. Under email signature, if you'd like to make any changes, you would just click anywhere in this area and just begin to type. Lastly, on this page we have something that says emails for you, and you'll notice that we have a check mark next to weekly account summary, and I would leave that activated because this will keep you up to date with the activity in your account. The next area, everything is deselected, and it's an area where it says send me an email when a payment is received, a late payment reminder is sent, or an invoice is sent by email or snail mail, and you can select what you'd like to have activated. And once again, we're going to click on save. And lastly, we have our miscellaneous tab. So if you've been working in FreshBooks for a while and you haven't been to this area, you'll notice when you currently work in FreshBooks, if you're sitting under the invoice section, you might see a number of invoices or you might see a number of clients, and it's shown basically what we call list of pages. And it's currently set factory setting at 15. If you'd like to go in and increase or decrease, all you need to do is just highlight, and you can just go in and type maybe you would like to increase it to 20 or decrease it to 10. You then have a date format. If you'd like to change that, I'm just going to click on the down triangle and you'll see all the different options. Third one down, strongly recommended, and make sure you leave it enabled, because this is when your client gets the invoice, they'll have a message that says click in a link in the email. FreshBooks branding, once again this option is up to you. If you'd like to earn referrals, then I would leave this enabled. And then you have something that says request reviews from clients, and it will prompt for review requests. And I just want to mention this to you, you will not be prompted to request a review from the same client more than once in a 6-month period. I have it deselected at the moment. If you'd like to get a review every 6 months, then you can just go ahead and select. The next area that you have would be your invoices and estimates area. And you'll see it says if you'd like, you can type some text and it will come below your logo on your invoices and estimates. Under recurring invoices, it's automatically activated to send automatically. You then have an area that says apply credits automatically. We have a default column heading, and this controls the default column headings that are displayed when editing an invoice, estimate or recurring profile. If I just click on the down triangle, you'll see the options of item, time, or you could actually have both items and time. You have welcome messages. So going back to the email tab that we were currently in, if you actually go edit that, and let's say for example you add a new client, you can actually put a message in there welcoming the new client to FreshBooks, and when they preview the client homepage they will see the message. And if you add a new staff member, you can go and put a nice welcoming message in for the staff, and then they can preview it in the staff homepage. Next area is documents, and currently our client has access to no folders. And if I click on the down triangle, you'll see the options are none, read and write. And of course we've given access to our staff to a read and write. So new staff have read and write access to all document folders. And I'm just going to click on the down triangle so you can see the options. If you want them just to have a read option, then they can just have read. And finally we have the support area, which is your time increments, and 30-minute increments up to 10 hours. And because I've made some changes, I'm just going to click on save. And then we'll get a message that says your preferences have been updated. I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please contact us if you'd like to know more about our FreshBooks training, and also take a look at all our other videos we have posted.